Right. So that was a journey down memory lane of those who are not with us anymore. To continue on a bit of nostalgia about one special person who is Hashu Masi, is Radha, who will say a few words on behalf of Radha and Mita, who have jointly prepared this. Radha, take it away.
Hi, I'm Radha, and I'm speaking today on behalf of Rita, Ma, or Hashu Masi or Mashi to all of you. Ma's name seems synonymous with cooking and baking, but there was so much more to her. Before Ma got married in 1947, she graduated with a BA Honours in Bengali literature. She then led the hectic life of an army wife, having the three of us, and moving 5 times in around 10 years. Then, in her 5 years in London, she took advantage of her spare time with us at school and took multiple courses: cookery, dressmaking, ikebana, flower arranging, and became a fully qualified Montessori teacher as well, all the time looking after the home and us. Ours was an open house to so many relatives and friends, and in addition, she fulfilled her duties as the wife of a diplomatic member of the army. We remember the cocktail parties and dinner parties and canapes and meals that she'd lay out. On one occasion, she ordered so much milk to make mishti, the milkman asked if she was planning to bathe in it. On our return to Delhi, Baba encouraged her to learn to drive. Many will remember her zipping around in the old Hillman Minx. She took a course and started a full-fledged poultry at home. She was actively involved with the Army Wives to put up all types of events, including cooking classes and supplying pastries and cakes to the Army Club. After Delhi, Baba's next and last posting was Calcutta. Ma continued her cooking classes, worked as chief dietitian at the Calcutta Hospital. She started a tailoring and embroidery unit and office lunch catering. Ma was happiest when she was surrounded by her family and friends and got along so well with all the age groups. She doted on her grandchildren, and not many grandmothers could play dolls and equally spaceships and talks cricket and football. She was always laughing, often at the wrong times. A guest once fell off his chair. His daughter, Mita, and Ma laughed so loudly. Baba was mortified. Later she said, "But why did he say pry pole gelam?" And growing up, we pretty much took for granted a beautiful home, finely tailored clothes made on her Singer sewing machine, and of course the fabulous multi-cuisine meals served up beautifully each day. We often think that if the three of us could have inherited even 1/10 of her Ma's abilities and energy levels, we would be lucky. That's our remembrances of Ma. And over to Linda, I think.
Yes. So Linda Bodhi will be speaking about Chand Dada, Dada Muni, and Urmi Bodhi. Take it away, Bodhi.
Good morning, or good evening. There. Chandan loved animals. And the first time I came to India, he had a dog, a vegetarian dog named Patu. And Ganadi used to hand feed the dog. And we were staying at Karnani Estate with Ma, and she had a lovely veranda with long green curtains. And Patu got nervous because there was so much going on with the coming wedding. He peed all over the bottom of the drapes. And we had brought Ma a bottle of Chanel No. 5. Chandan took the entire bottle and sprinkled it over the drapes to cover the smell. And Ma was upset, but what could she do? Urmi was as beautiful inside as she was outside. And the first time I met her was at Botanica, where they lived. She had a beautiful home. And after the wedding, we stayed with her. And Napishi bargained hard and long for the Shoda Toluni, so that Chandan could get up and get ready to go back to Calcutta. And then we all cried. We were all very sad when Urmi had to leave her whole mother and her family. There are some things you might not know about Chand because we live so far away. He loved designing and supervising the construction to the addition of our house. He coached all the boys' soccer teams until they were in high school. He set up beautiful aquariums for each of the boys and for himself. He involved himself in school politics and made a difference in the community. He built a 6-sided gazebo and large deck in our backyard with his own hands. He loved gardening and designed a beautiful garden with many unusual plants. He lived his life to the fullest. I could barely keep up. I miss them all so very much and keep them in my heart.